Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can see, I mean half of it's already done, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. This is inspired by Kirsten. Her @ on Instagram is KirsJMUA. I'll leave her link down below and I'll also put it on the screen, so you guys should definitely go check her out and give her a follow because she is super talented and she gave me great inspiration for this look. I didn't follow her Instagram video tutorial because I kind of switched up the look a little bit. Usually when I film makeup tutorials, I already start with one eye done just because I usually just sit down and just practice makeup, just play around with like a look that I have saved. I do one eye, I try it for the first time, and if I like it, then I end up filming it on the other side for a tutorial for you guys. I will admit that this is a bit more complicated of a look. This isn't going to be anything simple, so I'm going to try my best to explain it to you guys. Also, ignore the way I look. Like I said, I was just sitting down playing around with makeup, so I wasn't really expecting to film. So I already have my brows done, and I'm just going to set them with some clear brow gel because we are going to blend up pretty far since we have to fit a lot in there. So I don't want any of my brow hairs getting in the way. I'm using the Essence Gel Mascara. I am going to be using mainly the James Charles palette for this look today just because this is such a go-to palette. Like, it has every color that you could ever need for any type of look. So the main shades we use are the pink, the light purple, and the dark purple. I'm going to be using two concealers today. Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer in the shade 100 Pure Ivory, and then for cutting the crease later, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Peach. The reason I'm using two different ones is just because there's a little bit of a shade tone difference, and also the Milani one is just a little bit more full coverage, and I don't want to go in with anything too full coverage to go over the eyeshadow when we cut the crease. It's just kind of to get a wet base for the eyeshadow to stick on. I'm going to start off using the Milani to prime. I'm gonna set that using that nude shade from the James Charles palette. So the first shade I'm going to be using is the hot pink shade from the James Charles palette in the bottom right. And you're kind of going to want to work in reverse. So as you see, it goes like a dark purple, light purple, and then it fades out to like a pinkish orange. You want to put the pink down first, then the light purple, then the dark purple at the end, just to kind of layer it so it ombres and like blends nicely together. If you were to put some dark purple down first, it'd be really hard and difficult to blend it versus just putting the pink down and then just putting on the purple but not bringing it up as high. And then going in with the same brush with the light purple shade and just focusing that a little bit more in my crease and not blending it out as far. Make sure they're blended together really nice. And then I'm going to take a clean brush and blend those two together even more. Also, I use this a lot throughout the video because I like to reuse brushes and I like to clean them off really quickly. So you can just like rub it on this brush cleaner and it'll clean it for you. Now going in with the dark purple shade, I'm then going to take a denser, flatter brush to do this. As you can see, this one is kind of more pointed. It'll help like get in the crease. But for this one, you want to really like precisely put it really into the crease. So you're going to use a more dense brush. You want to be precise with it, so just kind of move in like half moon shapes, blending above where we just put that color to blend the other two shades into the one we just put down. And now you should have something that looks kind of like a gradient effect. As you can see, it goes from the dark purple and fades out to the light pink. I'm gonna zoom you guys in for this part. I'm gonna be cutting the crease with that e.l.f. concealer, and I'm gonna be taking that on a angled brush because this particular concealer has a really fat wand, so I want a really precise application. So I'm going in with this really skinny brush to get a small line, and you're gonna cut right along your natural crease. So everybody's eye shape is different, so this part is just gonna depend on your particular eye shape, but mine, as you can see, is just kind of rounded, and I'm just gonna start carving it out. If you've never cut your crease before or don't know where your natural crease lies, just always go lower and then work your way up. Put some concealer on and just look straight and it'll create like that line. So that's where your natural crease lays. This way when we like look up, like the concealer won't transfer because it's already on our real crease. And you're just gonna wing it out. If you're having difficulty with this part, there are dedicated and more in-depth videos on how to specifically cut your crease. So I would suggest going and watching those. So once you set the cut crease, you're gonna go in with more concealer, but only put the concealer where you want the hot pink shade to be. So the eyeshadow has like something to stick to. Again, taking a small fine brush and gonna be going along the line. Now on this side, I didn't make the line too thick, but if you do want a thicker line of eyeshadow, you can make it as thick as you want. Now going into that hot pink shade that we used from before, and we're gonna carefully pack that on where the concealer is. I'm now gonna go in with even more concealer to clean up that hot pink shadow. That's the line that you really want to look the cleanest, because as you can see on this side, no eyeshadow goes over top of that line, so you really want to make sure that the hot pink on the bottom is super clean and not like jagged anywhere. I'm then going to use the Morphe and Chocolate Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette from the Vol, and using this beautiful white shimmery shade. This is the shade VIP, and I'm not going to be dragging the shadow out. I'm just going to be keeping it right around here because the wing liner is going to really cover that up anyways. Now it's time for the winged liner. I'm going to be using the Essence Liquid Ink eyeliner. I personally like brush tip liners the best, but you can use felt tip, pencil, whatever works best for you. I'm not going to do too thick of eyeliner because as you can see, I have like not a lot of eyelid space, especially with this look. It really closes it up. That white shimmer shade has lots of fallout, so I go in and clean it up with the makeup wipe. I'm not going to be doing any face makeup after this. It's kind of just like the eye tutorial, but obviously if you're going to be going in with foundation and all that other stuff, you're going to want to wipe off the fallout. And then I'm going to go in with a flat end brush that is very skinny so you can really stipple on there, and go in with the dark purple shade that we used on the lower part of our crease, and very carefully stipple this right above the hot pink line to give the effect that it's like cut and that there's a identified line. Now for my lashes, I'm using the Eyeler London Luxe Silk Lashes in the style Marquise. You guys, I was literally wondering what felt so weird about this lash. I thought just like maybe my eyes just watering because I haven't worn lashes in a while. But I just figured out that when I went to go put my left lash on, that it's for the right eye. Meaning that I used the wrong lash on this eye. So I switched it out and now this lash is actually for the right side. So it does look better. I don't even know how I didn't notice that. For my mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift to blend them together. This has been like my current favorite mascara at the moment. For the final touch of this look, I'm going to be going in with that VIP shade again and using that on my inner corner and my brow bone. And that is the final look. If you guys liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also comment down below if you guys want to see more types of tutorials. I asked you guys on my Instagram what types of videos you would like to see from me, and I actually got more requests than I thought for makeup, so let me know if you want me to do more tutorials. I don't really know why I leaned away from them. I still love makeup. I just haven't had any looks to do recently, but maybe I can try going into my Instagram saved looks and try them out for you guys and film tutorials. Subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on all my post notifications so you get a notification in your Dropbox every time I upload a video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all so much, and bye guys.